Worker 1 and Worker 2.
Worker 1. Thanks, Gary.
You know you've made it in life when your credit, your number 88 on the call sheet as Worker 1. That's him.
Worker 1. So Worker 1, how did you prepare to be a worker?
I dug some ditches out in my yard.
Yeah.
I swung some hammers.
Yeah.
And I mentally prepared on the toilet.
I just want to point out, can you believe I lost the role of Worker 1 to him and had to settle for Worker 2 with that quick response? I dug a ditch.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how a worker does.
The swing, that's all he had to that response. It was like this.
Yeah.
And yet somehow I wasn't good enough to act. That's because he's had dialogue for 20 years and I've had none.
Yeah.
So I had no time to get ready. So I relished the chance to actually speak, and I got to do it.
And you still were number 2, even though you brought it.
Story of my life, I'm always number 2. You go to the internet, they'll tell you the same thing. Kev Smith, he's number 2.
Number 2, all day long with the phone in your hand.
Number 2 with a bullet.
With the iPad.
Bullet out the ass. Yes.
So how did you get involved with this? Where did this come about? And will we see, rather than Worker 1 and Worker 2, will we see Jay and Silent Bob sneak in?
We got asked by the director, man, which was really nice. We're of the age that we grew up watching Scooby Doo when it was first broadcast. And for me, I can't speak for him, but the best Scooby Doos were the ones where they met famous people. Or back.
Donuts!
Of course, man. Or Phyllis Diller, for heaven's sakes.
Yeah.
So, that when I watched those as a kid, you were always like, please be that one, please be that one. Sometimes it was just the one with them and the gang went on a mystery and stuff. They didn't meet anybody except the unmasked villain, and I would have gotten away with it. But my favorites were those. So when we got asked, I was like, oh my God, that's awesome. Like, we're at a place in life now where we get to be in the cartoon as well, where they just ask you to come in, and it takes like an hour tops or something like that. So we went in and did it, like, easy ask, but I'll be honest with you, man, the other agenda is, like, it took Kiss 40 years, right?
Yeah.
From their popularity in the beginning in the 70s to now, to get into a Scooby Doo movie, which looks horrible when I do it like that, to get into a Scooby Doo movie. So another 20 years, Jay and Bob maybe meet Scooby Doo.
I'm waiting.
If that happens, like, I drop the mic. All those people are like, why won't he stop making movies? If they just let us do Jay and Silent Bob meet Scooby Doo, that's it. We're done, man. We're done. Then I can go back in time and tell young Kev Smith, like, it all works out. You wind up in a Scooby Doo cartoon.
Right?
And he's just like, well, I don't know if it all works out, man. Why are you wearing a hockey jersey? I was like, I'll explain that in 30 years.
Well, hey, thanks. Jason Mewes, Kevin Smith, you're here with Comics Online and at Comic-Con 2015.
You going to get Kiss?
We're going to get Kiss.
Isn't that crazy? Fuck these guys. Fuck Jay and Silent Bob. Kiss is real.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
From leaping tall buildings to going off like gamma bombs. Switch your internet browser to ComicsOnline.com.